Welcome to another episode of Sneaker Battle from Home. I am your host, Tony Mui, and today we are pitting two Shoetubers against each other. Now, both of them started their respective channels back in 2012. In one corner, we have HesKicks representing Portland, Oregon. You know what time it is. And in the other corner, we have Qias Omar, aka Crew TV, representing area. And of course, we got my guy, Jose. He will be the neutral party. He will provide us with secondary market prices. Now, whether that sways your decision on who wins the battle today, it's really up to you. We're just here to provide you some prices on how these shoes appreciated or depreciated over time. Hes, out of all the years that you've been making sneaker content, have you ever participated in a sneaker battle in this type of format?
Nah, it's really cool, man. I'm glad you reached out and I love what you're doing. I've seen the other episodes, they're really dope. When I heard I was going against Qias, I was like, well, it's in the bag for him. But I love Qias. Qias is a great person, great individual in this community. And for those people that are blocked over on Qias' channel that are watching this video over here, I know they're going to be trolling him a little bit, but I love the way he handles all those trolls, man. He always does a great job.
Qias, the people want to know, do you get hyphy?
Oh yeah, of course. You know, I go to ride the whip. We do all that Bay Area stuff, but I miss the Bay, man. I'm locked up in LA. This is where I live now, but you know, Bay Area is always in my heart.
Let me break down the rules for the people. This battle will consist of multiple rounds. Each round will be a different category. On the count of three, I will count down from 3, 2, 1, and then both of them will show their respective shoes. Round one, show off your best suede material shoe. In 3, 2, 1, show. Good Lord. Yo, alright, Qias, I'm gonna let you go first.
We got the Trophy Room 5s right here. I think these are super slept on, even though the prices have creeped up. I just think they killed it with these. The quality, it's numbered on the inside as well. I don't have the friends and family like some people in here. It's not, you know what I'm saying? But I just think this shoe is great. Like the suede, the full suede body, the whole thing is just nice. The bottom of the shoe kind of looking like the inside of Jordan's Trophy Room. Just the whole presentation from the unboxing to the sneaker itself was amazing to me. So this was the shoe that I went with.
Fair enough. Hes, don't tease us. What is in the box?
As you can see, this is a flight case from a Technique 1200 turntable, and this is a slip mat. And this is my one-of-one sample of my Saucony collab that I designed. Shout out to Tracy and PJ for the box. This box is crazy. But yeah, they made me a custom box for this. And this is my Technique 1200 sample with the plate on the back and like the needle on the side right here for the turntables, with different lights on the turntables. This was just one that I created. And the suede on this, I got to select when I went to Saucony headquarters in Boston. It was really crazy. So definitely a fun one for myself. But for the hypebeast kids out there or whatever, this was my runner-up, the one that I was going to be choosing. So these are just a butter. They're super nice with glow bottoms and everything, and the X's on the back. Love this one.
Sheesh. Yo, Qias, you got any honorable mentions, or you gonna let him rock?
First of all, I'm gonna say he's got a one-up on me because I don't have my own shoe, but I don't have an honorable mention for this. But I brought these in case they need to be pulled out. You see, I got the HesKicks kicks right here.
Ooh, yes.
He blessed me. I haven't worn them yet. Still got the laces, but he did bless me. This ain't the one-of-one, but I just wanted to pull them out since I was going against them. So I still got them in the collection. Always gonna keep them in the collection.
I like that. Jose, hit me.
All right, we'll start with Qias. Qias, I looked through yours. Looks like the Trophy Room 5s are going for around $1,200 on average. Obviously a great sneaker right there, and doesn't look like you're gonna sell it anytime soon, so hold on to that. For yours, Hes, priceless. You can't really put a number to something that was made for you and, designed by you, so I think there's no number to that.
All right, moving on to the next category. This category is show off your best shoe to wear on the first day of school. In 3, 2, 1, show. Ooh, okay. All right, Hes, go ahead.
I'm an Oregon State Beaver alumni, but if I was going to be going back to school, I'm figuring college at least, and this would be the one, just the Oregon State PEs, the Jordan 9s.
All right, so my mindset with the first day of school is I want to be as flashy as possible. You just want to, break a couple people's necks rocking down the hallway. So for the first day of school, I'm pulling up in one of my best sneakers, and that's the Red Octobers right here. Because whether you know what they are or not, the color pops and it just gets your attention.
All right, so that would be for my first day of school, but for my kid, he's not in school yet, but when he gets there, I got a little bit of some Travis's, some Forest here, the Breads. I'm an OG foam guy, so OG colored foams and even some Yeezys. Got some sample Air Max 95s for the kid, some sample Vans. But the reality of it all, and I'm just being real, this is what he'd end up wearing. Like, this would be like, hey, this is what I want you to wear, this is what you'd be wearing. So, that's what it is.
Respect. Qias, you got anything?
No, man, I don't got a youngin' yet, but I've been stacking up the infant shoes, but maybe a few years from now we'll bust them out.
Fair enough. Jose.
All right, Hes, I'll start with you this time. The Oregon P9 is going for around $2,500 in the resale market. Qias, the Yeezy is all over the place, man. I think that's like 10,000, 25,000, 50,000. There's really no number on that shoe. It's so limited, the pairs, and it's up to anybody out there that would be a fool to sell those. So good picture to both of you guys.
All right, moving on to the next category. This category is show off your best superhero inspired shoe. In 3, 2, 1, show. Ooh, okay, Qias, let me hear that.
This is the Chaos Kobe 5s, obviously inspired by the Joker. Now this is the new colorway. They made a NBA 2K20 exclusive where you were able to unlock them through the video game. I tried to unlock it myself. I was unsuccessful, and someone DM'd me, and a great gentleman hit me up and he said, yo, I don't want the shoes. Do you want them for retail? I said, yeah. And he sold it to me. And I mean, Joker being one of the most iconic villains ever. I know he's not a superhero, like I said, but it's still, in my opinion, a superhero shoe. So I had to go with the Kobe Chaos 5 2Ks.
Nice. All right, Hes, what are you working with?
Nice. I mean, this is one of the most probably hated LeBron shoes in existence, but this is my best version of the shoe. Back when Nike ID still had these out there, I made a Thanos, obviously inspired version of the LeBron 13 with the Infinity Gauntlet on the tongue. This was obviously before the movies really came to fruition, but you can see the soles had like the Infinity Gauntlet like vibes. So I really kind of ran with it with the armor on the pods and on the sides. I was like, it fit the theme perfectly on a shoe that everybody hated. And like, I've got a lot of comments from people saying, I hate that shoe, but that's a dope version of the shoe. So this was my number one pick. I do have a couple runner-ups though.
Hes, go grab your runner-ups and then we'll kick it to Qias right now.
The first one was like, I was thinking superhero as in like someone that, a lot of people around the world look up to. Obviously Kobe, when he scored 81 points in one game, I thought the first thing I thought was like, this guy is like a superhero. Like, who can score 81 points? This is the 81-point Kobe. So this was originally going to be my pick until I realized I had the Jokers, and I was like, that's a Kobe as well. And then another shoe I have is the D-Wade Converse, because they used to call him Flash. So I love this shoe. It's probably the most like slept on basketball shoe ever. Like, he won his first championship in these, and he was the Flash at the time. I feel like he doesn't really use that name anymore, but I also wanted to show these out because I don't know if anybody else on this whole series that you're doing will pull these out. So I wanted to show some appreciation to these right here.
I like that one right there. I got a couple of the DBs as well. Obviously, the Superman DB4s right here. And Isaiah Scott designed this pair right here. This is a Batman Janowski's as well. When you flash it, it has a Batman logo on, which is crazy. Another DB creation right here with the yellow bottom. Really dope. Isaiah Grubb. And then Jacob Burris designed this one. And it doesn't look like a superhero, but it's themed after Spider-Man, and it does have Stan Lee's signature on the bottom. And then, I mean, Iron Man. There's Iron Man joints right here. I mean, they're not technically Iron Man. And reaching, but Dexter inspired Nike IDs. Homer's a superhero in my mind as well. So there's like a Homer inspired KD, and then Mega Man. Kyrie one that I ID'd back in the day too. I had a lot of fun with IDs back in the day, so obviously I wanted to show some of those.
All right, I'll start with Hes this time. Since you're running an ID, it's pretty hard to put a price on that as well. Obviously, it's what you paid for it and what somebody else is willing to pay for it if you ever decide to get rid of it. So we can deem that as priceless or whatever number you want to put.
$50. It's probably $50. It's not much. Nobody loves the LeBron 13.
And then for Qias, there's definitely a big margin range in here. For yours, it's going for around 600, but there is a pair on there for 4,500 that I found. Again, it's what somebody's willing to pay for it, but again, good pick for you and got a classic there.
All right, moving on to the penultimate category. We have show off your best city-inspired shoe. City-inspired. In 3, 2, 1, show. Ooh. Is that a pack, Hes?
Yeah.
All right, well, you go first then.
Okay, so this is obviously it's a Tokyo Air Jordan 5, but this is actually a T23 pack that actually released back in the day, and this is actually the sample pack, so this one was the unreleased pack. Everybody knows this kind of has a yellow toe because it has a yellow toe instead of the black, I believe, is on the regular pair. But one thing I wanted to point out is the side right here. People never really get this. If you look really closely, it's actually an inverted 23. So I'm sure one person will leave a comment being like, wow, I never knew that. It's a 23. That's not like a Japanese like font or something crazy. And then this is the T23, and you can see it has the font all over the toe box, which is different than actually the release pair. The release pair didn't have that 23 font all over. So I absolutely love this. So I think they crushed this CP3, and it's one of those ones that nobody cares about, but it's the counterpart to this one for the release.
I got a 5 as well. I got the PSG Paris 5s right here, friends and family. I got blessed by Jordan Brand with these. They showed up to my door one day. I had no idea, and I was in shock because I love this colorway. It's super simple. Paris being one of my favorite places in the entire world. I'm just blessed to own this shoe, and I thought this would be a pretty good sneaker to bust out for this category.
Dope. All right, I'm gonna kick it to Jose to get some prices, but if you have honorable mentions, get them ready.
All right, I'll start with the PSG Friends and Family 5. That one's going for around $2,400 on average. Obviously a great shoe, super clean. Definitely hold on to that, especially if it was gifted to you. Tokyo 5 is going for around $5,000. I'm gonna roll that one in because I couldn't find the pack, so we're just gonna stick to that one on this. The pack is pretty hard to come across, so I'm guessing it's a lot more than $5,000.
All right, you guys got any honorable mentions before we move on to the final round?
Both of these came out last year for the Air Max Day, and actually I voted for this one because the neon Korea joints. Love the way they executed these. This is the one I hit on Sneakers though, and has the Tokyo inspiration on these also. Really slept on Air Max 1, super nice quality.
Qias, you got anything?
Not for this one.
All right, moving on to the final round. This round is called Battler's Choice. Whatever you want to show off to go against each other.
You know, the first two categories, I feel like I took it. That last one, the third one, I'm not sure. That last one, I think Hes takes it because the price range, I feel like a lot of people will base their voting off of that. I don't know why, but I just hope people vote based on the shoe and not the personality, because I know I got a lot of haters out there, so.
Hey, at least you honest about it. That's all we asked for.
Yeah, I know.
All right, in 3, 2, 1, show. Ooh, okay. Qias, let's start off with you.
You know, we had to take it to Hes's backyard with these right here. We got the Oregon 5s. I got these from, I did a trade with Project Bliss. Shout out to Dre for making this happen. But growing up, being a sneakerhead, I've always wanted an Oregon sneaker in my collection. And, you know, through connections and meeting people like Dre, I was able to make it happen. So shout out to him. And this is a grail, and it's just that duck on the back is so beautiful. The colorway is so beautiful. I don't know why. I didn't even realize till right now how much I love Jordan 5s, because I feel like I had like 3 Jordan 5s on this battle. So yeah, this is just like one of my favorite sneakers in my collection. It's probably one of my most expensive that I don't even know how much they're going for right now. But yeah, the shoe's beautiful. Got that O on the tongue, 3M, and this is my pick for the Battler's Choice.
All right, Hes, what are you working with?
Man, I wish Tinker would show Oregon State some more love though. The rivals always get all the crazy heat over there. But so this is just one of those ones. This is like my rosebud, if you will, of sneakers. It's the one that I always look at and remember back to a time where I didn't have any money. I couldn't afford the pair of Jordans that were released at the same time frame as these, but this is what I could afford, and this is what I bought on like sale for $70. This is a Nike Dynamic Flight. And you can see the 33 is actually Pippen's PE number. For some reason, they released this colorway with like a PE vibe before PEs were even a thing. But this is the exact colorway that I had when I played ball, I think in like 8th grade or something like that. And so for me, like it was a hunt for a decade to find this shoe in dead stock in my size. So it's just one of those ones that like, it has no monetary value to a lot of people, but sometimes that's the fun of it. Like I know that there's not a lot of monetary value, but it's one that brings me back to basics and back to the beginning and the humble beginnings before I was able to mass the collection like what we are able to do now.
Okay. If you guys have any honorable mentions, get them ready. I'll kick it over to Jose.
Let me start with this Pippen. Looking at that on the secondary market, it's definitely a hard shoe to find. I can't really put a number to it because it's, you know, on all avenues, it's really limited. So I'm actually going to put that one as priceless right now, just for the rarity of it. For Qias, yours is valued around $8,000 for this 5. Super rare. Obviously goes to the team, and I don't know how they get out, but a rare pair to have, and definitely a nice one for the collection.
So I hate to say duck stuff is heat though, it just drives me nuts. but they look nice. So I have the other 2 colorways of the Dynamic Flights as well, Phoenix Suns and then the white colorway here. Neither of them have 33. And then as an OG foam head myself, this is the original foam. I actually tested and sampled and stuff back in the day. This one's beat, doesn't have the swoosh on the side, but it just is the last one. I had 5 samples. It's the last one in my collection, so these things are super beat. But just a fun one. I just loved that shoe when it originally came out, even though foams are kind of hated right now. And then this is one of the best looking condition-wise of a real classic for myself. David Robinson fan, Air 180 Force pumps. And this one actually never released. This is not the Command Force for those that think this is a Command Force. This is the 180 Force that has the pump right back here. So these ones are super crazy. Best condition, again, I've seen with the least amount of yellowing. And just one of those ones that I personally love. It just goes into the collection wall because it's such a fun sneaker for me since I was a huge David Robinson fan.
The shoe that I'm about to show you right here was originally my pick until I watched the previous episode where the homie Langston Galloway had to pull him out for one of his categories. But the Kobe 8s, this sneaker speaks for itself. And this was going to be my pick, but he had to pull him out beforehand. So I decided to just use this as an honorable mention. But this shoe right here is probably my favorite sneaker in my collection right now because obviously, you know, being a huge Kobe fan and the tragedy that happened earlier this year, it's just, I've been cherishing my Kobe sneakers way more than before, and this is a grail. So I'm really happy to have this.
Well, that concludes another sneaker battle from home. I want to thank the battlers for participating. You guys want to plug anything?
Check out Qias' channel. He needs some more subscribers. He doesn't have enough. His videos don't get enough views. Guys, show him some love over there.
Check out Hes, guys. Check out Hes.
He's a good guy. Stop trolling Qias.
All right.
Man, I appreciate being part of this. Shout out to Hes, man. When I found out I was going against you, I was excited because I know you got some heat and you probably have a better display than me. So that's another category that you could win at. Your display is sick. But man, thank you guys for having me. Just vote for the sneakers, and hopefully I brought some heat for you guys.
Yes, Jose, what should the viewers do?
Obviously, vote on the sneakers, not the prices. We've got 2 great competitors here, and obviously, thank you guys for being on, and leave it up to them. It's going to be tough.
There you guys have it. Also, leave in the comments below, who do you want to see in the future? Future battles. Aim high, okay? Because we're trying to do this, okay? All right, other than that, thank you guys for watching, and we out of here. Peace.